Howdy, folks. What's going on? This is the Outlaw Hatfield back at you one more time. Got a late start tonight. Guys, overlook me, please. I had a few technical difficulties to work out, but hopefully I got all that straightened out. How am I sounding? I see you out there, Ozzy. Can you hear me at all? Hey, William, how are you, sir? I like I said, I had some technical difficulties tonight. That's why I'm late. I didn't even go on mass chat tonight. I decided to lay down and take a little nap and woke up. He was about half over, I guess. So, which was probably a mistake on my part. But anyway, who we got out there? We got Ozzy out there. We got Vanessa out there. Williams out there. So it's let's see. This is what the second week of January of 2019 now. Wow. I'm still trying to get used to that whole 2019 thing. I have caught myself several times at work wanting to put in 18 after everything. That don't work, particularly with what I do for a living. Those kind of mistakes are just not allowed at all in any circumstance. So I've had caught myself many times trying to go back over it and put something else in there. Guys, tell you what I'm gonna do tonight. I ain't got nothing planned. I don't have any guests set up, signed up, ready to come on. So we're going to run this one fast and loose for about the next hour. So any topics that you guys want to discuss, just type it in out there and we'll get on it. Hopefully Gary will be here in a minute. I sent him a link, but you know. So what's going on, guys? How are y'all doing? Vanessa, how's life treating you this new year? Anything new with you guys out there at all? Driving. Where are you driving, William? We'll try to send a few links out, get some folks in here, say hello to everybody. I'm not even real sure who's awake right now, which could lead to some problems in the near future. Hey, I see a dead horse. I'll shoot him a link. It's been a while since we've had a horse on here. He and I were going back and forth about something a little earlier. So, with any luck, next month I will be the owner of a brand new Chris Vector. And the one I'm planning on getting will not be the 45, which is what I originally intended on getting. That's what I wanted. But I can find the I can find the 9mm a bit cheaper. And as we all know, 9mm is a lot cheaper to shoot than the 45. So I might go that route. But who knows?
Give a name. You normally ignore me
I don't ignore you.
most of the time.
I do not. I never ignore you. You're just never awake when I'm on.
That's not true at all.
That is true.
I mean, I do go to bed sometimes, but that's only because I'm exhausted from working on GunTube, which is working great on the new server. So just
okay. Can I start doing my live streams over there?
Yeah, I just gotta forward a couple ports. I gotta do that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
You reminded me of more work I have to do. Thanks.
Yeah, well, it's part of life. It never ends.
Oh shit.
So what's new with you?
I am contemplating selling one of my rifles.
Which one and why?
One of my ARs.
Okay, back to the second part of that. Why?
The why is a bit more complicated.
Okay, well, we're all ears.
You know what a Krag rifle is, right?
A Craig, yes.
I really want a Krag rifle.
Okay. Well, I would say you can get. I don't think
I found one for about $480 that still has the bayonet lug on it, and I am short like $200.
Huh.
Oh, that's why.
I'm not sure what to tell you, Knights Drac. I mean, if you want it, get it.
I mean, I got to trade something what I've got to get it. But again, you know, we do live in the Palmetto Estate, so it's not like I can't build another AR later to replace that one. But you know,
is it one of the Palmettos that you've built that you're planning on selling?
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, so you're planning on selling more than? Don't sell that SIG.
Oh, the SIG isn't going anywhere. I mean, I'd buy a Glock before I'd sell the SIG. Wait! No, that didn't come out right. I said I would buy a CZ before I'd sell the SIG.
What's wrong with the CZ?
Nothing's wrong with
yourself a deeper hole.
You know, I'm not sure what to say. I'm not going to sell the SIG ever. In fact, I just cleaned it yesterday. So I like that gun.
If you sold that SIG, I know a lot of people that would be very, very butthurt, and I'm one of them.
I love that SIG. I even saved extra money to buy that fucking thing. I'm not going to go and sell that gun off. I'm sorry. It just ain't happening.
Well, at least you got your head on your shoulders right this time, for the most part, anyway. But yeah, if you could get a Craig, man, do it. I would. I mean, damn. I guess if somebody offered me the, something like a M1 Grand or a original 30 carbine, I might be selling one as well.
Well, I was trolling Arms List, just for the hell of it, seeing what because if you do search Arms List, you can find some FFLs that are willing to ship to your FFL. And that's the situation that this is. This is. It's like I found an FFL that was selling a Krag, and I just asked what they would charge me if I wanted them to send it to my FFL. They responded. Here, check this out. I'm gonna screen share in a second.
See, now you're making me work. I gotta highlight you.
Here we go. See, it's got the bayonet lug on it.
Yeah. And where are you going to get a bayonet for it? That's the question.
You can actually find either reproduction bayonets or original bayonets. But if I was going to get a bayonet, I probably would just buy a reproduction Bowie knife bayonet for it.
I'd bet money G-Webs might have one.
He might have one. Yeah, you're right.
And I'd ask him, if you're going to do that, I'd ask him if he's got one and see if he'd be willing to part with it. I'm sure he would. And that would be helping you out. And, but yeah, dude, that's a nice rifle.
It's just the factor that I want a Krag, and not so much because it's a great rifle or the ammo is cheap. The ammo is like $1 a round. And that it sucks, but that's how it is. But I want it more so for the fact that it's the first American centerfire rifle.
Yeah.
Even though the designers of it were from Norwegian. They were Norway, excuse me. I don't know where I'm going with this. But even though they were originally from Norway and the United States licensed their rifle, it's the first centerfire Springfield.
Hey,
so the first American rifle that was used by the U.S. military in a centerfire cartridge, and that's why.
Hey, man, I got you back on this one. I mean, if you want to do that, I will not hold it against you for getting rid of one of the others, or a couple of the others if you had to. So that's going to be Night Strike's new gun for the year, huh?
It might be the only one, because I don't think, depending on what's going to happen, I may not be going to Tulsa. And people are going to get a lot of butthurt on that, but it's just, that's just maybe what it is.
Well,
I know Sarge and everybody else in North Carolina are looking at going, but my problem is, if you were going to go, the issue is, how are you and I going to get up there? Because I know none of my family are going to get me right up there.
No, well, I will find a way if I was going. I'd probably just fly. But my issue is work. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to get off. So I'm going to have to look at the scheduling and figure some things out and talk to the boss man and find out what I can do. If I can go, I'm going to be there. There's no doubt in my mind I will be there. If I can't, I'll just, have to save up some vacation time and wait till next time around, which is fine. Right. I can do that. By the time it rolls back around in November,
right?
I should have a couple of weeks off saved up. So I'll be able to go then for sure. But as far as the April show, I'm right now I'm still up in the air about that one. It'd be nice. I'd love to do it because I know Matt's planning on being there and the Sarge and the others, but I can't do what I can't do.
No, and then that's what I'm getting at. I mean, if I don't want to have to do another crowdfunding campaign because I kind of feel bad. The one I didn't get enough money, and I had hard drive failures. I've had computer failures that I had to overcome this last year because of it, and I just really don't have the equipment that Clover or Ghost have to really go and do Wanamaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I feel bad going. We're trying to do it again this year. It's just, I don't think so.
Well, if you can't, you can't. If you can, you can, and do what you can, brother. I mean, circumstances make cases, Hey, Midnight, what's going on? Obnoxious is out there. Yeah. Midnight, if you'd like a link, I'd be happy to ship you one.
Oh, God, we were live the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
What, you thought I was doing this off air? You don't see that big yellow live button up in the corner?
It's me. How often do I pay attention? You know this.
Yeah. Well. But yes.
At least
Next
people
month.
know I'm being honest.
Oh, this is true. This is true. Now next month, with any kind of luck, after I get my taxes back, I will be the proud owner of a Chris Vector Night Strike.
Yeah, but I heard you were getting a 9.
Well, if I can get a 9 cheaper than I can a 45, yeah, and I can. So, and
You know,
you know,
you know what I'm saying about the 9. You understand what I'm going to say.
oh yeah, I know what you're gonna say before you even
It's
say
an
it.
inferior caliber. You shouldn't be using it. 9 doesn't have any stopping power. You should have gone 45.
If I've got 30 rounds in a magazine, 32 rounds, whatever.
You're just throwing those
I'm
rounds
not,
away.
I'm not, I'm not, I'm not too worried about stopping power. I'll just put enough holes in them so I don't have to worry about it.
You're just throwing those rounds away.
No. I'll be okay. I promise. I will survive.
Okay.
Besides that, I'll put you the same thing I told Dead Horse earlier. If you're so sure that a 9mm won't get the job done, why don't you go to do the 32 to 500 Smith and Wesson challenge? And what that is we'll start with a 32 ACP or a 25 ACP, and then we shoot you one time with everything up to a 500 Smith.
Yeah, I'm not liking this. I don't like this analogy.
Well, hey, people say 9mm ain't worth crap. Get shot with one, find out.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah,
I appreciate the thought.
it would be a wonderful scientific endeavor.
Sure would, but not for Night Strike.
You would be sacrificing yourself in the name of science. Think about it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I heard about a movie like that once, and I don't want to be part of it.
Oh well, I tried, ladies and gentlemen. I tried. In the name of science, I tried.
He's trying to get rid of what little family members he has left.
We've got lots of family left.
Okay, he's trying to pick his family. There we go. That's better. Keep the ones he likes. Get rid of the others.
I'm of the mind that even after the 25 ACP, you'd be pretty much willing to stop with everything else. You wouldn't want to go any further than there.
Probably.
Yeah. So, and that was my whole thing with Dead Horse earlier. Oh, well, we'll start with 25 and we'll work our way up to the 500. And when you decide you've had enough, all you got to do is say stop. There won't be a whole lot left by the time we get to the 500, grant you, but
Yeah.
There's a lot of calibers between a 25 ACP and a 500 Smith. There's a whole lot of calibers in that little. That's what you got a 25, you got 32, 380, 9mm. Then all the weird little 9mm rounds, 9x18s. The weird ones.
There's like the 9mm Largo.
Yep.
The 9mm IMI.
Yep. There you go. 357s and 38s.
9x21 is the Israeli IMI 9mm, and then 9x23 is 9mm Largo.
Well, I honestly think that that's one scientific endeavor that I will not be participating in myself. Because, quite frankly, I don't want to be shot with a pellet gun, much less anything else. It would all fucking suck.
Yeah.
But, what can you do? So, what else are you planning on getting this year if you can't afford it after that wonderful rifle of yours?
I'm gonna get that 357 SIG barrel for the SIG. I haven't gotten that yet.
What the heck you waiting on, buddy? It's been almost, what, 6 months?
I know. The problem is when I went and I had the money to go buy it, guess what happened?
Gun tube went down on you.
Well, yeah, that was one of the things. The other thing is, all of them went out of stock. All the places I was looking for just the barrel itself, everybody was out of stock. You know, it got to the point where the only place I could buy it was I was going to have to just Sarge the money and have him buy the barrel from, like, you know, a law enforcement place that only sold gun parts to law enforcement.
Well, that would have been an option.
I mean, I already talked to Sarge, and Sarge says as long as it's just parts, he could totally do that. And, you know, and that doesn't bother me whatsoever. That's cool. Because parts, if it's just a singular part, you know, no one cares about that. But if it's like a receiver, that's where you care about it, because that's, you know, you got to go FFLs, all that.
Were you on the show last night when I pulled up the pic of that Ruger? Which Ruger? I'm not sure which Ruger you're talking about there, Midnight.
I think he needs the 1022.
Oh, mine? The one I bought?
So. Yeah, yours.
Oh, well. I don't know if you did or I was or not. I was on your show for a little while. I might have missed that. Yeah, I was up late last night, man. Had some things going on, kind of aggravating. Guys, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We got about a half hour left, and I am going to pull an old school outlaw move here, and I'm just going to post the link to this chat right over on the YouTube side. So anybody like to jump in here, feel more than welcome.
You know that's a bad idea.
And that is not a bad idea. That's a great idea.
No, you know this is a bad idea.
Why?
I'm telling you it's a bad idea. That's why.
Hey, you know what? My life is plumb full of bad ideas. So.
Well, I can't argue there.
I'm the guy that's getting the 9mm Chris Vector, remember? So what can you say?
Maybe you'll find out you can convert it to 45. Who knows?
Oh, you can buy conversion kits if I'm not mistaken. You can buy the conversion kits. I'm debating whether or not I want to actually go ahead and get a can to put on it.
Well, why don't you ask somebody else in the chat that also has a Vector, like our good buddy Esparta, otherwise known as Zorro.
Hola.
Because Zorro still hasn't gotten his yet.
I have it right here.
Oh, you got it?
He took it to the range the other day on a chat.
Yeah, let me go get it.
Well, let's see that sucker. Come on. Dang on it. I didn't know you actually had it.
Yeah, I have it right here. Hold on.
Well, I hear the box opening.
Yep.
He is in California. He's required to have the box.
Hey, Dead Horse, how are you, sir?
All righty.
Yeah, that's her. Oh, you got the carbine, didn't you? But I guess in California,
it's a 16-inch barrel.
Yeah. See, I'm getting the shorter one. I'm getting the
you're getting the one that's like right here?
Yeah, 5-inch.
Okay, you're getting that one. Yeah, we can only have the 16-inch barrel here. But this is
because you can't have anything in California, right?
I mean, I got a SIG P226 that's in 40 Smith & Wesson.
I've got a 320 compact in Smith and 40, so you know.
But yeah, this is it. I got a Hollow Sun 10.5C.
Well,
Red
you
dot.
did good. You did good with that red dot. That's a great little
Yeah.
dot there.
The only problem is that I see on it is mainly that you're gonna have to get used to, because right here is the mag release,
Uh huh.
and if you're not used to, like, if you're gonna shoot an AR, I typically put my hand on the mag well of the AR. So my dumbass just grabs it right here and goes clink. Damn, mag fell out.
Oops.
It really affects people who are, I think, right-handed. I think
Well, aren't you right-handed?
I'm left.
Oh well, it's okay if you're left-handed. We won't hold that against you.
Yeah, I like Aspire. I like Zoro more now because he's left-handed.
I'm left-handed. I can shoot pistols regardless of which hand, but on rifles, I'm left-handed. I gotta be left-handed. If it's right-handed, I'm not even gonna waste the ammo.
I can do both, regardless.
So what is that one
I'm
chambered
looking
in?
at it.
45.
45 ACP, the right caliber.
See,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I'm
The
telling
right-
you.
Let me tell you, the right caliber, because it was created with the 45 ACP, not
Yes,
mine.
I know this. This is information that I already
But I'm
know.
gonna go along your side. But 45 ACP is a lot more expensive than 9mm, and right now, looking at the prices here in the communist state of California, I should have gotten a 9 instead of a 45, because feeding this. Can I say a cuss word?
Go right a fucking head.
Feeding this son of a bitch is a nightmare. Comparable to a 9mm, just price, not. That's all.
You also have to figure that now you're also going to have to do background checks just for ammo.
It's just $1, I think, from what I'm hearing. It's $1 each background check.
Good Lord.
So I mean,
Yeah, they want a nickel and dime you in California.
huh? Well, yeah, they want nickel and dime you. They just always say it's always the white people who are Second Amendment, and you're like, I'm Mexican, I like guns, and they're like, you're just a odd case of no, go that way. But I mean, looking at 9mm is a lot cheaper to shoot 9mm, but I want to get a 45 because I don't have a 45.
Well, I'm either about to pick up a Walther PPQ in 45 or a CZ P10C in
Okay,
9.
hold up. You said Walther PPQ. Which
Yes.
one?
The standard, and I ain't getting that newer one, that fancy thing. I don't need all that.
Are you getting the Q4 or the Q5 or what?
I'm getting the 4-inch PPQ 45 ACP. And as far as I know, that's what it says on the chamber. That's it right there.
Why don't you just get it SIG'd?
Because SIGs don't have 45s with 12+1.
I like my SIG P226 with my light on it.
I like mine 320.
And I'm not saying nothing about the 320. I'm just saying how I like my P226.
You know, if you got the P226 in 40 Smith & Wesson, you can actually just change the barrel out for 357 SIG if you want.
I've been looking into it. You can.
But let me guess, that caliber's banned in California.
What color? No, it's not. I mean, looking at the barrels and how much they cost. $200 that I found, I think a 9mm in is freaking expensive for a barrel. But I mean, that's just SIG. You can probably attest to that, Nice Trick, when you look at the SIG barrels. They're expensive.
What version? What model do you have? What is it? Compact or is it full?
Full. When I looked at it on Optics Plan, it was like 2 something.
I know I've seen prices better than that.
I mean, I like the 40. I love the 40 actually.
I mean, you can buy it from SIG right now for $189.
I didn't see that. What?
Here, I can link you right now.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to. Right there. 189, 226, 357 SIG barrel. In stock even. Directly from SIG.
I wonder how much the 9mm barrel is.
Well, remember, if you're gonna switch out to 9, you're gonna have to get different mags.
Yeah.
Then you may have to replace the slide too.
I heard you only have to replace the spring.
That you might have to do that. I'm not sure because I know for the 320s.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says 40 and 357. So yeah.
Yeah. So, that's the good thing about the 40 Smith & Wesson SIG guns is you can just most of them you can just replace the barrel and you can get 357 SIG out of them. You know, the 226 can do that. I think the 229 as well as the 320 do that just really easily.
I don't know, guys.
Hey,
I'm up in the air about which one of those I'm going to go with.
What's up?
I'm going to get one or the other.
Did your SIG come with factory night sights or no?
No, the one I got was with contrast sights.
Okay, I was just wondering because I picked this one up, and this one came with night sights. I don't know if all of them come with night sights, so I don't know. I was just asking.
I wanted the night sights, but it was going to be another $100 for one with the night sights, and I'm like, no, $400 for a P320 compact in 40. I'm good with that.
Okay, how do you like the 40?
I just got it because one in my local area, 40 is easy to find.
Oh, you can find it over here too. It's really easy to find.
I mean,
how do you like the recoil?
If I want to, I can get Tula ammo in 40 Smith & Wesson. That's how much that's. I mean, they've got a lot of 40 in my area, and I don't mind the 40. I would prefer 45, but again, I got what I could afford.
I mean, as long as you like it, that's good. As long as you like it, that's awesome. To be quite honest,
I am working on getting that barrel. So once I can find one that's not, overpriced, because the barrels I was looking for the 357 SIG for the P320 compact were like only part of the exchange kit, and I'm not paying $300 to $400 for exchange kits.
What wasn't it? What do you mean by exchange kit? I don't get what you're
saying. An exchange kit is what SIG makes. Basically, it's a slide replacement with everything, sights and everything, as well as the barrel, where you just pull off the old one, put the new one on, and replace the magazine.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So they've got exchange kits for the 320 if you want to change it to 9. Okay, they've got exchange kits if you want to change it to 40 from a 9. All that.
Okay.
And then they got one specifically for 357 SIG.
That's awesome.
So, I got this. I got the P320 one also because I like how modular the gun is. Because quite literally, I could buy another frame.
Would you mind showing you? I kind of want to see it. I never seen a.
Yeah, hold on.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Hi, Dead Horse. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, you've been in here a while. You ain't said a word. What's going on, Dead Horse?
I was just gonna tell Zorro that he can just buy a caliber conversion kit for his Vector.
You can do that?
Yeah. Yeah, the caliber conversion kits run about 800.
So you might as well, but at that point you might as well buy another Vector.
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
I'm just saying.
I got excited there for about half a second.
You buy like one gun a year or something.
Well, at that price you would. So there it is.
Oh, okay.
See, I even got the rail too.
And that's the compact, right?
Yep, this is the compact.
Okay. Nice, man. That was awesome. Thank you.
I enjoy it.
That's
I
cool.
use it often.
Thank you for showing me.
Yep.
So Zoro, what's going to be your next firearm purchase?
By this point, are we going expensive or are we going like a mid-range?
Whatever you want.
Well, I would like to get an M1 Grand, but
So you and everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
But in terms of cost, I'll probably
Okay, realistic gun purchase.
Yeah, a realistic gun purchase. I'll probably get a 30-30 lever action.
That's a good choice. There's nothing
It's
wrong
not a
with
bad
that.
choice.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning toward.
So who are you going to go with? Winchester, Marlin, Henry?
Marlin.
Mossberg?
I'm going with Marlin because I don't want to get the Winchester because I want to kind of put a scope on it, and the Winchesters, their ejection port is up above, so it kind of would interfere if I do get in.
And before you say anything, Ellis, Mossberg does make lever action guns.
Yes, I do know that. We've got one sitting at the shop.
But really, how much is that one going for?
I have no clue. I haven't paid any attention to the price on it.
Well, that's just super.
I can't get any further than picking it up, looking at it, and then seeing that safety and going,
Just a ray of sunshine, Ellis.
Yeah, well, I think to myself, why does a lever action gun need a thumb safety? And I still can't come up with a plausible answer to that question.
I can't either.
So, and then, you know, unless it's some liberal outrage, Mothers Against Gun Violence or what have you, group that's went completely bad out of shit crazy.
Oh, I did want to tell you something, Ellis. Did you hear about Virginia? They want to propose some anti-gun bills.
Oh, and like what?
Like I think. Let me check real quick. There, I know a couple. One was they want to do a waiting period. Another was they want to do a full background check. Even I don't even know what that means, but they want to do something like that.
They already do a full background check.
Yeah, but you know what they like to say, but and they want to do they want to basically do ammo capacity like us here in California, and I think the other one is they want to do like one gun a month, I think. Like they want to do over here.
No, that's stupid.
And the governor of over there is calling for gun control.
Well, you gotta look, you know, what's around Virginia. So you've got all these, you know, highly liberal populated areas right there, and there's a lot of liberal areas in Virginia itself. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Ellis, have you seen the picture of Mini Sarge?
No, I have not.
This is on Obnoxious's Instagram, but there's a picture of Mini Sarge.
Looks like a mini Hitler, not a mini Sarge.
No, the mustache is too long for Hitler.
You know, but it's a baby. He'll grow into it. You know what I mean?
Harsh. Wow. That's. There's a reason you got yelled at.
I get yelled at a lot. I'm not worried about it. It's just one of those things, man. Oh, Lord. So where is Sarge at tonight? There he is. He's out there. Hey, Sarge, how you doing, sir? I'm surprised. I was looking for you earlier and didn't see you. Kinky's out there. We got a full house tonight. 19 watching. That's pretty good for this late.
Well, Sarge is probably on patrol.
Sarge is always on patrol.
Sarge is Ubering. I'm sure he is.
Oh, I wonder how busy his night got last night after midnight show.
Who knows?
I am tired, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I went to sleep before the show. I took a nap. God, I guess I laid down about 6:45. I woke up, Matt's show was half over. So then I was like, holy crap. Well, so then I woke up and had some computer difficulties. The sound went out on my damn computer, and I still ain't figured out what was causing that one. Any ideas there, not strong?
Could be a number of things. Who knows?
Well, and
what version of Windows you run?
10.
10.
Yep.
Go into your security settings and make sure you have the thing where it tells Windows to let these programs manage your microphone.
Yeah, I've already done all that. And
as long as you do that, you should be fine.
Everything's opened up. Well, here lately, it's been doing something else really crazy. It's the screen will go completely black for about a half a second, and then it'll pop back on. And I was like, what the hell is this?
Are you connected to monitor?
I am connected to, it's a laptop. So,
laptop? Yeah. I would mess with your power settings and make sure you tell it not to turn the screen off after a certain amount of time.
That may be it, and I doubt it.
I think that's what it is because, quite honestly, if you're always connected to a wall anyways, a charger, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't as far as power saving settings.
I don't know. So let me ask you guys that's in here. If you had the choice between a Walther and the CZ, the P10C, which one would you go with?
CZ.
CZ.
Wow. So, see, that's something to think about. Everybody's got. Why would you go with the CZ over the Walther? Because I love that Walther. I love the way that thing feels in my hand. But I also like the CZ.
I like the Q4 Tactical PPQ. I really liked it. My friend got one and brought it over. It's really nice, but it's just something about how I don't have a CZ. I really want a CZ.
I want a CZ P09 really bad.
We have one of those at work, and it is a sexy little beast.
That's what I'm saying. That P09's a good-looking gun. I want it just on looks.
Yeah.
And it's very well balanced. I love the way it feels in your hand.
Philo is saying because CZ's rock, get a metal one though. Yeah.
We got a P09, we got a P07, and we got one of the 75s, the 4-inch models.
Is that the B?
I'm trying to think. BD.
BD, okay. How much is that going for?
Dude, don't look at those prices. I sell them. I look at them when I'm selling them. That's it. I pick them up and say, okay, this is the one you want? Let's go. Give me your ID and we'll make this happen right now.
Let's see.
So which one of those do you want exactly, Dead Horse? Because they come in like 3 different colors.
I just want a regular P09. Black, or I'd be fine with black or FDE, either one.
Uh-huh. They've got a green one. They got the
I didn't know they had a green one. I'd be totally down for a green one. I've been waiting for one to pop up here used for like, because I've seen them on special at PSA for like $350 on sale at various places, right?
And the question is, would you carry it? Would you use it as a carry gun?
No.
We'll
I
see.
already got my carry gun.
Whatever I get, I'm going to use as a carry gun. So
Now that CPO7, the PO7 I'd use as a carry gun probably. That's a little bit smaller than the PO9. That's more Glock 19 size, the PO7. So yeah, the PO7 I'd possibly carry.
I'm wanting a full size or close to a full size carry gun.
Well, then the PO7 would be right there. I mean,
Yep. So would the PO9. Either one, I'd go with PO7, PO9. That P10C, that's a nice one. And it's got right at a 4-inch barrel, maybe a little more.
I've been eyeing the SPO1.
We got one of those at work too.
Because I like how that one looks.
I just love the way CZ's feel in the hand, and the balance very well. But yeah, we do. If you're interested in Night Strike, and if you can come up with the money for it, we do have one of the compact CZ 75 there, the B. We have a full size 75, and then we got a B.
Yeah, I want the compact. I just don't know. Do you have it in 9mm?
It is a 9mm.
Okay.
I think it's the 98. That's the 45. I wish we had one of those. If we had one of those, I'd jump on that crap.
Right.
That's a sexy little beast right there. It's also heavy. And if you're interested, we also have a 338 Lapua. Actually, we got two of them now.
No thanks.
So,
I'll let Dead Horse take care of that.
338 Lapua. Yeah, no, thank you. Why downgrade when you already have a 50 BMG?
I don't have one, so
my question would be, which one shoots flatter? The
338
or the 50?
The 338 does.
So
that which one hits? Which one hits like a brick wall? The 50.
Well, you can split the difference and go with a 408.
A Shootout or something.
Yep.
Yeah, the Shootout.
You split the difference there and go with one of those. And I would do that. That's a sexy little gun. Big gun.
But then you're looking even more of a boutique ammo that you're definitely, hand loading and,
Yeah, because you can't afford to buy new ammo.
And brass case issues where just brass casings cost $2.50 a piece and stuff like that. So I've looked into a lot of those like Shootacs and stuff like that, and the price like that's for rich guys. It really is, man. When you got a ton of money just to throw away, and whether your round costs $10 a round, it doesn't phase you. Like that's like me, like it hurts my pocketbook big time just to shoot, $3 50 BMG. It hurts.
That I've been thinking about it here a lot lately. And I've decided that I'm going to keep adding to my meager little gun collection as sort of a retirement fund. 20 years from now, I'll have a nice little collection. And if I absolutely, get to the point where I need extra money for something, sell a gun. As long as I take good care of them, they should be worth pretty good money.
Well, there's two things you got to do then when you're thinking about that. Is number one, buy low, sell high, of course, right? That's obvious. Number 2 is pick guns that are actually going to be worth more money. Is a Glock going to be worth any kind of more money or anything, 20 years down the road? No.
No.
But a revolver, a lot of different revolvers, hell yes. A lot of different steel, like metal frame guns, hell yes. A lot of limited edition 1911 stuff like that, hell yes.
Anything with wood?
Yeah, anything with wood, surplus guns, military surplus stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep.
But chances are, like, even like your higher end $1,000, $1,500 AR, it ain't going to be worth no more money 10 years from now. But a revolver, a nice Smith & Wesson revolver, very possibly could.
I don't know if that GP 100 ever be worth any money or not. Or make so many of them.
I see GP 100s holding their value very, very well and increasing in value, because I remember in the 80s and 90s, like GP 100s were $300 guns back then. And now those same guns are selling for $500 used. So they've appreciated in value. So, revolvers are just going to do nothing but go up in price, both whether you're buying them new or used, because of manufacturing costs. So revolvers are just what we're paying for a $500 revolver today, 10 years from now is probably going to be a $650 revolver for the exact same gun. So that's just the way it works.
So that's just the way I've been thinking here lately. Because I'm looking at things right now in this country, and I'm not going to count on Social Security being around when I'm 70 years old. So while I'm able to work and make a living, I've decided that that's probably would be my best bet to secure a future. Just to buy things that are unique and different. It's like that 1022. It's a Talo edition. I mean, granted, it's 1022 and it's cheap. But in 20 years, that gun's going to be worth a little bit of money. That's why I'm also looking at picking up something like that brand. Same reason, I'm figuring, as long as I take care of them, they'll take care of me when the time comes. And I'm not one of these guys that's got money just to throw at guns like left, right, and crazy. But I'll get what I can when I can. I figured, we all got to start looking at the future, especially I'm 46 years old, so I'm not exactly a young pup anymore.
One thing I'll say about gun values and like reselling guns and stuff is a completely original stock gun, except for maybe something like the sight swapped. Those are the guns that hold their value and are worth the most money down the road. Guns that have been modified, tinkered with, stippled, Cerakoted, stuff. Just messed with. Those guns don't hold the same value. They don't. They depreciate in value. Whereas guns that are pretty stock and original, those are the ones that gain value. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like buying guns that have been tinkered with, where a guy's like, oh, I did my own trigger job on this, or I did this and that and modified this. Like, I stay away from guns like that. Yeah. But yeah, stock original guns are worth the most money. Like, keep your wood on your surplus guns. Don't buy that aftermarket like Archangel crap or whatever. But
so like
keep your wood.
So it's like if you change your grips and you still keep the old ones, is that still okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Like, or even if you bought a surplus rifle, right, and you put a synthetic stock on it, just keep your wood. Don't be dumb and resell that off, because if you decide to sell that gun 20 years from now, it's going to be worth way more money with that original wood furniture to go with it than with that whatever synthetic stock you put on it.
Well, I put wood furniture on a rifle that came with that I bought with plastic furniture on it, just because the factor that, I'd like the setting wood furniture than the plastic furniture that came with it, because there's a C308. That's not going to be worth that much. It's only going to be worth the same amount that it is. But I like it with wood on it instead of plastic. It just looks better.
Okay, so if you were going to pick up a Springfield, one of those M1As, would you get it in wood or plastic?
Wood.
Considering the price on those things, I get whatever's cheapest.
I would rather go with wood, but also same thing with Night Strike. If it's cheaper to get synthetic, then I can probably find a wood.
That's exactly why I am going with the 9mm with a Chris Vector. Yes, but dead horse 9mm.
But looking at it from my perspective with the M1A though, okay, that's not to say that I can't spend like $150 later on, buy a full wood stock for the M1A and just switch it over.
Well, see, that's the thing, and that's what
the stocks. The stocks are pretty much easy to find no matter what. It's just the price of how much they want for one that comes with wood compared to one that comes with like a polymer stock.
When you guys say M1A, I don't know if I'm getting confused. You mean the M1 Garand type of thing?
No, we mean the M14, the semi-auto M14.
Oh, the Mini 14 thing?
Not the Mini 14, the M14.
Okay, I've never seen that.
M14/M1A. It's basically what came after the Garand.
Okay.
They shortened the 30-06 bullet to 308, and they turned the Garand full auto.
Okay.
That's what the M14 was.
See, I got it confused. My bad.
And the M1A is the semi-auto version that Springfield Armory makes. And yes, I don't like Springfield Armory, but they're the only ones that make it. Well, there are a couple other companies that make them in the United States, but the issue is Springfield, unfortunately, has monopoly because they make them at all different sizes and prices, and the cheapest ones are actually the Springfields at this point, which is wrong. But we can't get any of the Norinco copies in anymore, so or the Polytex, so those are all dried up.
You might be able to find that Craig for a little cheaper there, Night Strike. Have you looked on Gunbroker?
Yeah, but Gunbroker, it's hard to get one with a buy it now. Because I was looking on Gunbroker, and the thing is, some of those guys think that Grandpappy's deer hunting rifle that's been sporterized to all hell is worth $700 to $800 to $1,000. When I'm sorry, but if you sporterize it, if you drilled and tapped into the receiver, it ain't worth more than $250, $300.
This is true.
I don't care how old the rifle is. If you've modified it from its original configuration and butchered it, it ain't worth more than what the metal's worth.
I happen to agree with you. Well, see, that's the thing we was talking about last night with my old military guns. If you got one, man, if it's already been butchered up, okay, fine.
Use it, enjoy it.
Yeah, but if you get an original, don't do that. Man, I cringe every time I see a butchered up Enfield, and there's thousands of them in this country. It's just, I would love to have all matching Enfield, probably a number 4, if I could find it. But you can't find it. They're hard to find. But if I ever did, and I can afford it, and I had the money for it, I'd buy it. As long as the barrel ain't gone completely.
That's the hard part.
Oh, yeah. Because people shoot those things. I mean, Anybody that's had one shoots it. It's not a safe queen. They put them to use, and they're excellent deer rifles. They are fantastic deer rifles. You know? And then that's what people don't understand about those old military guns, man. They're old and yeah, they're kind of heavy and they're clunky, but they're excellent rifles just the way they are. Old Mausers, 8mm Mauser put just about any animal in this country down quickly. So I don't know. I've just never been one to see one of those old guns and want to butcher it up. But to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I hate seeing the butchered ones. But again, that's comes with the territory.
Yep. Well, you know, I understood the purpose behind it back in the day. You know, you got these guns. You're coming back from war. You don't have a whole lot of money. You want to do some hunting, but you don't want to carry around a 10-pound gun if you can help it. So you cut a little bit here and you saw a little bit there, and you know that I got. Okay, I can understand that. But you know, butchering one up 20 years later, nah, come on, man. There ain't no sense in that. But what do I know? I'm just a hillbilly from West Virginia. Hey, Gary, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. You're running as late as I am tonight.
Yeah.
And Ellis, there's nothing wrong with being a hillbilly from West Virginia. It could be worse. It could be related to the Yankee Marshal.
Hi, Gary.
Hey,
How are you, buddy?
good, how are
Well,
you?
you know, somebody else said something like that to me, Night Strike. They said it could be worse. You could be related to Night Strike.
I'm pretty sure every hillbilly in West Virginia is somehow related to Yankee
Hey,
Marshal.
hey, watch that shit. Good Lord, I invite you onto my channel and look what you do. You insult the host. I should be used to it by now, though, huh?
Oh,
Gary, what are you into, buddy? What's new with you?
Well, I don't know.
wake up from your nap.
Which one?
Take your pick.
I had two tonight alone.
I know. There you
go. Leave it to Gary to come up with that one. Which nap?
Well, it's true. I mean, I fell asleep earlier, and then I fell asleep just a few minutes ago. So.
Well, you should be ripe by now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But
You should be ready to run a marathon.
old people take a lot of naps, you know.
Oh, you ain't old, Gary.
I hadn't realized you were that old, Gary.
Just a year from being 60. That's pretty old.
You
That
ain't
is old.
Would you shut up? You have my permission to kick him in the nuts, Gary.
You may
Yeah,
do that
You're
anyway.
only as old as you feel.
they don't need permission to kick Night Strike.
Speaking of which, Night Strike.
Yes.
Nab seems to have this agenda to kick you in the nuts. Why is that?
It might be because I sent him a Christmas card that said Feliz Navidad on it.
Oh man. Why would you do that?
Because I even hand wrote it in there for him because I just wanted him to know that, you know, I wanted him to know how much I wanted him to have a Merry Christmas. So.
The next thing you know, next Christmas he sends me one.
If I had your address, I would have sent you a Christmas card.
Okay.
I mean, if I don't have your address, obviously I can't send you a Christmas card.
That is true. I didn't know you didn't have my address.
Nobody has your address.
Nobody. Hey,
Be careful.
Knives is in California too, but I was still able to send him a Christmas card because they didn't stop sending Christmas cards to people. Yet, who knows with them.
Zorro has my address.
That is true.
So, he was supposed to have sent me some jerky that I still ain't seen.
Oh, you still ain't got that jerky?
I still ain't got the jerky. I've been waiting on that shit for 6 months.
No. Well, yes, actually, yes, you have, because around the same time that I was trying to get my Chris Vector 6 months ago.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a birthday coming up here in about 3 weeks. You could send me some jerky for my birthday. That'd be good.
Well, he better not send any to you, because I still ain't got mine.
Watch, just imagine I sent it to Gary, and then like Gary gets it, and then you're like, "What about me?" And then 2 days you get yours.
Yeah, well.
He got held up in the mail.
No, it got held up by Chris Vector. And that's fine.
No, okay, I'll give you a good explanation. I got held up because I had a class, and the professor was being a douche, and I was trying to study my ass off, and the teacher was still being a douche.
That's a teacher's job. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but not in the way that you're probably thinking about it. Like, he was being a douche. Like,
Did the teacher touch you in a naughty place?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying he's one of those like old dudes that go in and he's like, okay, I'm gonna teach you about this, but through half the hour he's talking about Donald Trump and how much he hates him. And then the last 20 minutes is like him talking about stuff we're actually supposed to learn.
I had some random liberal lady send me a message today telling me how wonderful it was that Obama was talking crap about Donald Trump. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
I don't give two shits what Obama said. He ain't president anymore.
Yeah.
My professor, I try to do well in the class. I didn't end up doing well in the class, but this dude, literally, I had to teach myself type of thing. Like, I would get in there, half the class is him talking about Donald Trump wants to build the wall. He is stupid. He's the stupidest president we ever had. Like, all the list, everything. And
Armament and Axis. I like that.
Yeah, Armament and Axis sent me some stickers. I got them.
Nice. That's awesome.
I only got 2 of them.
You did. Yeah.
And I
you
just
got it
wanted
before I did because I went and checked my post office box today.
Nice.
You haven't checked your mail in 2 weeks?
Dude, I don't go into Charleston that often. Ellis will tell you, I don't live in downtown Charleston. I live outside of Charleston.
Doing all the shooting you do, if you lived in Charleston, you would have visitors all the time.
I would have visitors, and they would not be of the wanted variety.
No, it would be kind of funny.
You only say that because you like seeing misery of others.
No, I just think it'd be funny when cops showed up asking you what the hell you're shooting at. About the time the thermite goes pop.
Thermite? You mean tannerite?
Yeah, tannerite, yeah.
But I've got other stickers.
Somebody's getting it first.
I got other stickers in case anybody wants one.
Well, he's got a brother that probably shoots better than he does. So
no. Hey, Ellis, your favorite. Your favorite, Ellis.
I want a sticker.
I got a pink one.
Yeah, I don't have any more pink ones. You'd have to get them from Ellis.
I got one.
I've got 1 or 2 laying around here somewhere.
I think I had 2 blue ones and 1 pink one.
I mean, I shudder to think how many Dead Horse has by now.
I think I gave the blue ones away, so the only one I have left is a pink one.
Dead Horse, how many PSA stickers do you have?
Not many, because PSA hardly sends those out with any fucking thing, dude. They hardly ever send them out on their uppers. They hardly ever send them out on like their lower parts kits or bolt carrier groups. Like,
email me your address. I'll send you a ton of them, all right?
Oh no, like that. I've gotten a couple from them, but they hardly send them. Like I don't get them every time I buy something, you know. So
Every time I buy an upper from them, I get a sticker.
yeah, not me, man, not me. I got more boxes than I do stickers. That's for sure.
Well, I've got no shortage of PSA boxes either.
They make good insulation in your attic, like extra insulation.
Which is funny, Ellis, because I go into PSA, they don't have what I want, so I have to order it all online. But, you know, it's like, why'd I even bother going to the store in the first place? You know?
I don't know what to tell you.
The personal service you get.
Yeah, for that service, right?
Yeah. If you ain't bought a gun off the Outlaw Hatfield, you don't know what service is. I'll tell you what.
Well, you ain't bought a gun off the Outlaw Hatfield. What are you talking about?
Well, you're too freaking far away from me, for one thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, you
Take me 2 days just to get there.
not if you take a airplane, you know, fly into Savannah, rent a car, come show up at the shop, I'll sell you a rifle.
Yeah, good luck getting the rifle home on the plane.
Well, we can ship it.
You put it in a case and you check it at the counter, and yeah, you can take it home.
I don't trust them damn baggage claim people with my rifle.
Well, that's why you have locks on it.
That's why you have cars.
Well, see, I said you're going to rent a car, right? So you rent a car for a couple of days. You drive the son bitch from...
Dude, I'd spend more on that than I did the rifle, bro.
Exactly. So it'd be easier if we just drive out here, wouldn't it?
Unless you guys deliver.
I know you've got 10 years of vacation coming up.
Time isn't a problem. Me spending that much time on the road at my age. I mean, in my young days, I could have drove that straight shot. But
And plus, we have to think of George. George will starve by that point.
that's true, too.
Nah, he can bring George with him.
How is George?
George is fine. George don't do car rides. He does not like car rides.
Do you have to put him in a kennel in order to get him in a car?
No, I can put him in a carrier. Well, a carrier, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're going to hear all the freaking way there. I know. Been there, done that.
You're going to have to for cats. That's just how it is.
Not all cats now. My daughter's cats will ride in the vehicle pretty well, but George don't like it. I don't even take him to my daughter's house. I used to, but he don't like the trip. I don't want to put him through that if it bothers him that much. About the longest I've ever been gone and left him here is 3 or 4 days. I think when I went to Wanamaker the first time was the longest trip I was ever at without him.
But he went nuts then, didn't he?
Didn't tear up anything, no.
A human done took off and left me, damn it.
I've got a big, the self-watering water dish, and you just put quite a bit of food out.
He took care of the rest, huh?
He was fun. He took care of the place. He kept the guinea pig company while I was gone.
I'm surprised he didn't try to eat the guinea pig while you were gone.
That guinea pig's about as big as he is. It's a big guinea pig.
Dang.
Yeah, well, in certain areas they eat those things, so.
Yeah, well, I can't let the guinea pig get hurt because that's my son-in-law's guinea pig, so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't personally buy one, but he gets these things and then he moves into a house where he can't have them anymore, so. Guess what? Dad's babysitting a guinea pig. It's the second one now.
Okay, guys. I'm going to have to call this one done. I have to be up for work in the morning. So,
But you?
yeah, me.
What time?
Let's see. 7 a.m.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm out of the house before you even get up in the morning.
Well, this is true.
I get up at 5 and leave at 6, and that's 7 your time. So.
Yep. Well, anyway, I'm going my happy ass to bed. And I would like to say thank you to everybody out there that's hung around and listened to this car wreck for the last hour. I'm going to run it through the panel one time. Anything you got to plug it now. Forever hold your peace. We're going to start with Zorro. What you got, brother?
Join gun channels. Go to GunTube. Subscribe to Outlaw Hatfield. A Nice Strike. Gary Gizzard. And Dead Horse. And I am your local Mexican. Our purpose of this message.
Okay, then. Nice try.
Well, he's our second local Mexican because the first one is Knives.
We can have more than one local Mexican.
Can we? I wasn't sure if that was a thing or not.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I'm your local white Mexican then, okay?
Now I should really be pissed off. But, all right. Yeah, you know what? Check out nightstrike.com. Buy some stickers if you want. Check out guntube.org and check in with us tomorrow night at 9 Eastern for Hit or Miss.
Yeah, the back to the second best show. So on Tuesday nights. Gary, what you got? No, it's a second. It was third. Now it's second.
Well, speaking of good shows, make sure and check out Foul Territory Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Also, check out my website at gizzardgary.com. Check out GunTube, Gun Channels, Gun Streamer, and Guns in General. Good stuff. Like, share, and subscribe to our host, the Outlaw Hatfield. And as always, remember, give him the bird.
Dead Horse, what you got for us, buddy? You got anything coming up for reload?
No, just to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women.
That was almost poetic.
What movie did you steal it from?
Yeah. I wonder what novel he read that out of.
Oh, you guys don't know Conan? Come on, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said, what novel did you read that out of? Anyway, guys, I still have my 500 sub giveaway going. If you want in on that, remember you got to do a VR. You got to tell me in that VR which one of my interviews was your favorite and why. You also have to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So get in on that. I've got a nice range bag here, rifle bag. It's got some Magpul mags in it, a couple of hats, looks like, AR barrel if you want to start a build. So there's some stuff in there, and there's more coming. Some patches and stickers. So I'm expecting to see VRs from people. Watch the videos. Tell me which one's your favorite. And make the VR, which is a video response for those of you that don't know. And you're in on this contest. Right now, the only person that's officially entered is P11, Travis P11. So
we can't let him win.
Yeah, if the Travi wins, he wins. So anyway, guys, that's it for me tonight. Before I go, I want to say this. If you're out there and you're listening and you're not supporting G-Webs, please do. Get over there and support him on gun channels. He's got his web store, Not Strike. That's what, gearchannels.com or
it's gearwebsites.com.
Get over there, buy some stuff. Support him on Patreon. Gary's playing with a knife.
It's not a knife. That's a knife.
You need to shave with that knife. I don't think it's sharp enough, bro. Yeah, but anyway, support G Webs, man. Get out there and help him out. We want more of the gun show loophole tours. We got to do our part to help the man out. So let's get out there and support G. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you next time. We love you.
Shall not be infringed.
Adios.